नमस्कार, गुड मॉर्निंग टू ऑल। इस वेबिनार है जो इसमें आप सभी का मैं स्वागत करता हूं। और मैं स्वागत के लिए जैसे कि हम ये वीक 8 मार्च के बाद से महिला दिवस इंटरनेशनल वुमेन्स डे सेलिब्रेट करते हैं दोस्तों। तो उसी कड़ी में ये पेशकश है और मैं चाहूंगा, होस्ट में हूँ लेकिन एक महिला स्वागत करें, तो मैं सिर्फ स्वागत के लिए बुलाता हूँ, बाद में भी इनवाइट करूंगा उनको। तो प्लीज वेलकम जी, आप बिहाफ ऑफ रागास और एज ए वुमन आप एक सशक्त महिला हैं। आप तमाम लोगों का बिहाफ ऑफ महासेवा, बिहाफ ऑफ रागास, ऑल लेडीज आप वेलकम करें सभी का। प्लीज वेलकम वुमन।
Good morning everybody and welcome to the special program specially made for Women's Day. And I thank Mahaseva Prabhu sir, I thank Sunil sir, and I thank all my all my colleagues in Ragas who are standing with me in making this program a successful one.
Yes, उमा जी, थैंक यू वेरी मच। अब मैं यही चाहूंगा कि ये हमारा एक स्पेशल वेबिनार है, तो वुमेन्स डे स्पेशल प्रोग्राम हमारा, और शाम को भी वेबिनार है। तो आप सभी का मैं स्वागत करता हूं महासेवा की तरफ से, रागास की तरफ से, और सभी तमाम जो महिलाएं देश की दुनिया की करता हूं इस खूबसूरत लाइन के साथ में दोस्तों, क्योंकि इस दुनिया में, इस देश में हमारे महिला आज कंधे से कंधा मिलाकर काम कर रही है। वो प्रतिभा सिंह पाटिल जो हमारी पूर्व राष्ट्रपति हुई, किरण बेदी जी जो गवर्नर भी हुई और आईपीएस ऑफिसर रही, ऐसी महिलाएं जो आज कमला हैरिस की बात करेंगे जो वाइस प्रेसिडेंट है, आप एक सबसे शक्तिशाली देश की, कमला हैरिस जी हो, कल्पना चावला हो, अंतरिक्ष का मामला हो, या एक छोटे से ऑफिस में जॉब करने से लेकर हर क्षेत्र में, हर फील्ड में आज देख सकते हैं उमा वर्धन जी जो तमाम लोगों को, हाउसिंग सोसाइटी लोगों को अवेयरनेस कर रही है और आज हमारे साथ में जुड़ी हुई हैं। तमाम सेवा से एक बात करो, सॉल्व करो, इस तरह का हम लेके आए नया कॉन्सेप्ट, तो इसमें भी वो जुड़ी हुई है। तो इस तरह के अवेयरनेस प्रोग्राम हो या समाज सेवा हो या प्रशासनिक जिम्मेदारी हो, हर एक महिलाएं तो जिम्मेदारी निभा रही हैं। इसलिए तमाम जो महिलाओं को इंटरनेशनल वुमेन डे के प्रोग्राम में मैं आप सभी का स्वागत करता हूं, तमाम लोगों का स्वागत करता हूं। साथ ही सभी महिलाओं के लिए ही कहूंगा कि नारी गौरव है, अभिमान है, नारी गौरव है, अभिमान है, नारी ने ही रचा विधान है, हमारा नतमस्तक इनको प्रणाम है, हमारा नतमस्तक इनको प्रणाम है। नारी शक्ति की जय जयकार करते हुए उमा जी को, सुनिंद्र साहब को, दोनों को रागास के डायरेक्टर्स हैं, तो उन दोनों का स्वागत करता हूं। आप तमाम लोगों का स्वागत करता हूं दोस्तों। और पिछले बाद में अपना काम पर वापिस अपने उसी तेवर में होता हूँ। मेरी मदर का देवालग्न हो गया था, तो वहाँ पे गांव में हम सब उनके साथ होते हैं 12-13 दिन के, शांति मिले और उनको स्वर्ग लोक में जगह दे, ऐसी मेरी माँ लीला देवी की हम सभी तरफ से, सबकी तरफ से अर्पित करता हूं मैं और तमाम आप सभी लोगों को। और आज का वेबिनार की शुरुआत करता हूं और वेलकम करता हूं उमा वर्धन जी को और सुधिंद्र सर को। प्लीज वेलकम Sudhindra sir.
Thank you everyone. And sir, in fact, we are very sorry to hear about your mother's death. And yes, कल ही हम लोग बात किया, उसका आशीर्वाद हम लोग का सबके ऊपर है. So Om Shanti and may her soul rest in peace. And thank you for the time you are giving for this particular webinar, a special webinar. Okay, introduction to Ragas. Ragas जो है किसके लिए experts है? We are experts in accounting, auditing, legal retainership and education. It's only dedicated to cooperatives. So first we started as accounting firm, then हम लोग उसमें auditing add किया, and we are GDCAs, and we are now lawyers where we started giving legal retainership. Also we have passionate. We have passion for giving lectures, so we have added education also, and we are experts in CHS, so our company is dedicated only for cooperatives. अभी आज का प्रोग्राम का फ्लो देखेंगे, हम लोग एक छोटा सा सर्वे कंडक्ट किया, वो क्या है हम लोग वो देखेंगे. Why it's important for women to know on the finance and property. ऐसा नहीं है कि सब वुमेन का, आई मीन इफ यू सी द स्टैटिस्टिक्स आपको देखा जाएगा, ऐसा नहीं है सब वुमेन को कुछ भी मालूम नहीं है, ऐसा नहीं है, मगर देयर आर सर्टेन वुमेन वेयर दे वांट टू नो फर्दर ऑन द फाइनेंस एंड प्रॉपर्टी। एक भी ऐसा सर्वे नहीं मिला किसी को जीरो नॉलेज है। सो दिस डिफाइंस हाउ एक्टिव वुमेन आर, बट डेफिनेटली माइन्यूट चीज जो है वो आज अनवील हो जाएगा। दिस प्रोग्राम इज फॉर upgrading the knowledge of legal for a woman. And what is a will and is it easy to make a will is what the question, और what is nomination, why it's a must। nomination हम लोग बहुत बार सुना, बहुत मतलब ऐसा भी है कि wherever we go they give a form, and अब हम लोग छोटा सा FD बनाएगा तो ऑनलाइन में who is your nominee पूछते हैं। what is nomination all about, is it necessary, and what are the rights of a legal hire, who comes under the category of legal hire, legal hire मतलब क्या है, and unveiling the facts related to the property। एंड एक मिथ है, वो मिथ का एक स्मॉल एग्जांपल्स देके हम लोग आज अनवेल कर रहे हैं उसका एक्चुअल फैक्ट्स क्या है। फिर ट्रांसफर ऑफ प्रॉपर्टी एक्ट, एक्चुअली एवरीवन इज अवेयर इन 2005 ट्रांसफर ऑफ प्रॉपर्टी एक्ट मीन अमेंडेड। अमेंडमेंट में क्या बोलना चाहता है, व्हाट आर द राइट्स फॉर वुमेन एज अ डॉटर एंड एज अ ग्रैंड डॉटर। ये स्पेशल प्रोग्राम में ये हम लोग we are going to cover all this, and of course there is going to be a question answer session जिसमें आपको जो भी क्वेश्चन से आप पूछा जाएंगे, जिसको हमें आंसर्स पता है हम लोग तुरंत दे देंगे। अगर हम लोग को भी किधर रेफर करना है हम लोग बोलेंगे, रेफर करके आपके पास वापस आएंगे। दिस इज हु वी आर इन दिस प्रोग्राम। थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर ज्वाइनिंग अस। ये प्रोग्राम क्यों करना चाहते हैं हम लोग? इन द फर्स्ट प्लेस प्रीमियर एजुकेशन प्रोग्राम ऑन द कोऑपरेटर्स ऑनलाइन, हम तीनों जोड़े हुए हैं इसमें। माय सिंसियर थैंक्स टू प्रभु सर एंड माय रागास कलीग्स एंड आवर ग्रेट सुनील सर। हम लोग सोच के ये किया कोऑपरेटिव्स के लिए कुछ तो हम लोग वैल्यू ऐड करना है, ये स्पेशली ड्यूरिंग द कोरोना टाइम। वो वैल्यू ऐड में हम लोग ऐसा सक्सेसफुल प्रोग्राम्स बनाते जा रहे कि जो भी कुछ भी इंफॉर्मेशन कोऑपरेटिव्स का बारे में जानना है, द बेस्ट प्लेटफॉर्म इज आवर वेबिनार प्लेटफॉर्म। अगर किसी को ज्वाइन नहीं हो पाता है दैट इज नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम, क्योंकि हर बार ऐसा नहीं है कि people will have time and join on the webinar, and it's a great thing where Mahaseva and Sunil sir is doing is each and every program रिकॉर्ड करके YouTube और Facebook में डाला जाता है, क्योंकि फॉर फ्यूचर रेफरेंस के लिए भी दिस इज द बेस्ट थिंग विच वी कैन डू, क्योंकि वो लाइफ टाइम रहता है उधर। ये जो भी प्रोग्राम है, एवरी प्रोग्राम इज यूनिक इन इज ओन वे। एक भी प्रोग्राम आप देखेंगे नहीं कि इसमें रेपिटेशन है। हम लोग 1 साल से प्रोग्राम करते आ रहे हैं, उतना भर के टॉपिक्स है। प्रभु सर मुझे आके बोला कि उमा कितना करोगे सर आप, मतलब don't worry about the topics, we have around 50 to 100 topics। ऐसा है कि हम लोग का वेबिनार अगले 4 साल तक जाएगा, उतना स्टफ है। कोऑपरेटिव में हम लोग लर्न करने के लिए भी, बांटने के लिए भी, और लर्नर्स भी उतना अवेलेबल है। डे बाय डे इट इज गेटिंग इंक्रीज एंड वी आर आल्सो लर्निंग मोर एंड मोर ड्यू टू दिस प्रोग्राम। सेकेंड वन इज women or special, as you know, and because this is a women day, and it's very much necessary for women to go one step ahead and learn what they already know, so that they go to the next level in case of in respect of the knowledge. Then to give access for women for their property and the financial holdings, general awareness। and ye corona kaal mein we know there are many people who have come across unforeseen circumstances, unforeseen financial problems, unforeseen property problems। so a general awareness hai, we don't know, the life is uncertain, especially after corona। you all know like life आज है हम लोग कल नहीं है। so ये unforeseen circumstances को कैसा handle करें, only the general awareness, the basic line we are going to touch upon। okay, the survey के बारे में I told I will be telling you। age group 50% of the age category was between 40 to 60 years, and professionals were 50% with the working category। my participation in financial matters of my home, basic awareness and knowledge on the property legal matters in case of uncertainty in my home. यही क्वेश्चन हम लोग पूछा गया था. And regarding my participation in financial matters at my home में almost 50% हम लोग देखा गया, like 50% of the women are always active and 50% are sometime active. A small portion of the women are never active, and it is a very good statistics. अगर आप देखा जाएगा तो always active and sometime active में आया तो it's really a welcoming survey, I can tell, and it is a very good to see. People are actively, they are active, that is more important, actively taking part in the financial matters of the home. Next is, when it comes to legal matters, only 25% of the women of the statistics we have taken can handle, they can handle themselves. Rest of 70% are telling I can handle with support. Yes, there are people available who can support them. Either they can take a professional support or they can take the family support. Yes, they can handle with support. And there is a small portion of 6% where I can say they never can handle the legal issues. So now coming, why it's important to know on the finance and property of the home. So we all say a man is the head of the family. Head can see, look, head can look here and there and all over. But when you ask me, woman becomes the heart of the family. In fast-moving world, we focus on our daily needs, work, family, and ये हम लोग के least priority देते हैं. I'm not telling everyone. I'm only telling in general, women don't give priority in learning about the finance and property, especially उन लोग का profession होगा तो वो लोग learn करेंगे. अगर if you ask me, maybe ये knowledge क्यों acquire किया, क्योंकि मेरा profession है, अभी मेरे लिए जरूरत है property के बारे में जानना, will क्या है वो जानना. As a lawyer, I'm supposed to know. So I was pushed where I want to be knowing, and moreover हम लोग education में है, इसके लिए ये जानना जरूरी था. इसके अलावा other profession people को finance और legal aspect में I don't think so they are focused. I mean, ऐसा नहीं है कि they have to leave all the work and then come here and take the knowledge. But at least through Ragas and Mahaseva and MNS Media, we are giving a small tips. Let's give ourselves every birthday with educating ourselves on the financial and legal aspect to the next level. आपको है, मालूम है क्या है, मगर every birthday आप ऐसा एक लाइन ड्रॉ करो, ये बर्थडे में मैं थोड़ा और जानकारी लेंगे. When it comes to legal act जो है वो अमेंड होते जाता है. When it comes to finance, there are new products which is coming up, where be it life insurance, be it mutual funds. So उसके बारे में every birthday let us draw a line कि मैंने actually जो जितना भी जानकारी है उससे 10-15 गुना मैं information लेके मेरे पास रखूंगी. So this is which हम लोग, why it is important for a woman. Our next question is, what is a will and is it easy? Let us make it as an interactive session. Will जो है वो क्या है and वो is it easy to make? I want any one of the participant, I'm stopping the screen and I want any one participant to raise the hand and talk so that I can unmute them. What do you mean by a will and is it easy? Anyone who would like to raise the hand and talk about the will?
I think I request all the participants to switch on their videos so that it would be, I mean, then only the interactive session is possible. It's a request from me as a participant.
What is a will and is it easy to make? Ambika, would you like to go and answer?
Whatever I know, it is somebody, उनका property जो उनके पास किसके पास जाना चाहिए उनकी इच्छा के हिसाब से. That is something they are writing in as a document, which would be followed after them. That's what I know about it.
Oh, very good, very good, very good. And is it easy to make a will, Ambika?
It's good always, I think. If you have good property, it's better.
No, is it easy?
Not, I think it's not that difficult.
So you are thinking it's not that difficult.
Huh.
Okay. Anybody else? Anyone else who would like to volunteer? Yeah, thank you very much, Ambika. I really appreciate the reply you have given. We will be seeing what is exactly it is. The question हम लोग जो पूछा गया is, what is a will and is it easy? When a person is asked to make a will, it's a general misconception that one is eyeing on the property. ऐसा है कि किसी को बोला will बना दो घर के अंदर ही, वो लोग सोचते हैं क्यों मेरा प्रॉपर्टी उसको चाहिए क्या, इसके लिए विल बनाने के लिए बोलता है. नो, विल का एक चीज याद रखना, विल इज नथिंग बट it is a document. Yeah, as Ambika said, it's a document where it is dormant till you are alive and it becomes alive when you become dormant. Okay, this is one thing which you need to get it. It is dormant till you are alive and it becomes alive when you become dormant. Okay, so will jo hai, it is actually fulfilling your wish. Fulfilling your wish has to how your hard-earned money or your property which you are holding can be distributed, and you wish that it should be enjoyed by the people. Yes, ma'am, we will come back to you. We will come back to you. Let me just complete it. Okay. Yeah. So it can be enjoyed by the people whom you want to enjoy. So anybody for that matter. You can even give it to your daughter or granddaughter or to a temple. It is your wish. So it is as per your wish, it will be done. And in case if it is not done, what happens is the Succession Act in the law takes, and your loved ones will be running around with the legal stress here and there to safeguard the property as to who will be taking it. And the will is, it's very simple and it is done with a minimum time and money. So this is what is about the will, where we want to bring it to the table that this is how the will works. Yes, ma'am, you can unmute and you can tell what you want to tell.
Well, ma'am, I am advocate Mrs. Jalja Nambiar.
Yeah.
Well, now as far as the will is concerned, cooperative society is very clear on the deceased person's property. If you see the amendment that has taken place in 2019, when a person passes away, he becomes a deceased person. His right goes to of the flat goes to either by an instrument called will or a legal succession certificate, or by relinquishing a deed, or by a family arrangement. Now, as far as a will is concerned of a person can make a will for his property which is self-owned, not an ancestral property. Of course, ancestral property only which he has a right. Now, when will has been made, a will has to be probated by the beneficiary and the executor. If there is an executor, that he has to probate the will.
Correct.
And as far as possible, register it, though will does not need to be registered, but it is better to always register the will. Now, when it comes to probate, you need an executor. If in the absence of the executor, it will be the beneficiaries who will be probating the will. Now, in the absence of a will, very important for cooperative society members should know what are the rights of a deceased person.
Right.
What happens is there is a big confusion in all this. Everybody get confused between nominee and the title. Nominee is only a caretaker of the property.
Okay.
So he brings in the actual legal heirs by way of instrument or by a certificate or by a now the amendment says arrangement by the family members. Now when I understand the arrangement by the family members, it is you relinquish your deed, you enter into a relinquished deed. Who are the members? Suppose if a father has 3-4 children and his wife is there, he has not made a will. So what is the solution to it? There has to be a legal head or a member who has to step into it. So
Right.
entire other members who are rightful, they have to
Ah.
relinquish the deed, or it has to be equally distributed. So these are the aspects which actually need to be known to the cooperative society.
Yeah.
We really feel that, I mean, what I'm saying is that there is a lot of issues coming out of it. Many people are not aware of it, especially the committee members.
Right.
See, we coming from the legal background, we know it. And if you explain
Right.
to them also, they will say, no, मैंने तो ये दे दिया, हो जाएगा, committee वाले करेंगे. It is
Okay.
not the work of the committee, it is the work of the individual to do it.
Correct.
And
Correct.
will has to be probated. By just
Yeah.
placing a will does not satisfy it. An
Right.
instrument which has to be probated by the competent court.
Right.
And that also, it can be done quickly, but it also has its own court fee, it has everything.
Right.
Nothing comes free. If you need a property, you have to do some work and then only you will get it.
Right.
Or,
Right. Right.
or,
Right.
or the person who is owning has to give a gift deed. Obviously, nobody
Right.
will give a gift deed. So these
Right.
are the
Right.
ma'am, these are the things that has to be taken into consideration. This is
Right.
and what happens is Maharashtra Cooperative Act
Ah.
is so huge, is so huge that there are many provisions that are self-destructive,
Correct.
and it is conflicting.
Right.
It is really conflicting with each other. If you really look into the aspect, and they keep on amending it.
Yeah. Right. Right. Ma'am, this is the platform where we bring each and everything to our knowledge, whichever is coming, and we explain with the case law. Okay.
Correct.
Thank you very much for your valuable information, ma'am. It's really valuable to today's program, at least. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Okay. Next one is nomination is a must. Now we are getting into nomination, as ma'am told how it is different. Will and the nomination we are going to cover here. The first one is we will see the difference between the movable and immovable property, because the aspect of legal hire when it comes to immovable property is different from the movable property. That's what law says. It's a little legal term, but everyone should know about it. What is a movable property and immovable property is, immovable property is something which is fixed to the land and does not move. Whatever is not fixed to the land, and it is termed as a movable property. So when it comes to your bank account and other things, where it comes under movable property, and when the holder is no more, the nominee's record is taken up and it is given, the proceeds is handed over to the nominee. When it comes to immovable property, it is not the case. When it comes to immovable property, as ma'am clearly defined, nominee is just a trustee, and the nominee does not become the holder of the property. It is trustee's responsibility to bring in the right owner of the property, who will have take over the legal rights. When I say legal rights, full legal rights means that person can take over and sell the property further. That becomes the legal rights. Otherwise, the person who is nominated is only the trustee. He can be act on behalf of the deceased person, but he cannot have legal rights on the property. Okay, so the process is different for both. What is the difference between a will and a nomination? Normally क्या होता है, like nomination कर दिया तो people think हाँ हाँ इसके बाद इसका property मेरे पास आ जाएगा. That is wrong. That is a myth. Like many people say nominee बन गया ना उसके बाद में आ जाएगा. Okay, no. Whereas will supersedes everything. मैम ने क्लियरली अभी CHS एक्ट में क्या है, she also defined you. So you need to know the basic difference between the will and the nomination. Now, your claim as a legal hire. Legal hire कौन बनता है इधर? A small tips we are giving here. When a person dies without a will or an intestate, legal terms, the appropriate succession law will come into effect for the transfer of asset held by the person to the legal hire. Now, when I say legal hire, I don't know how many of you know, legal hire में भी class 1, class 2 करके bifurcation होता है. This you will get into the legal terms, then only you will come to know. Okay, so the class 1 hires are termed as widow, children and mother. Okay, see, it's very important to know class 1 hires or the widow or the widower, the children and mother, they come under class 1. And if aren't any class 1 hire, agar class 1 hire nahi hai, then class 2 hire will come. Who are they? Father, grandchildren, great grandchildren, brother, sister and other relative can claim the property. A basic thing जो है आज का दिन में many people might not know, so that is why we are putting on the table as to if you come across any people who is holding any property, whether you belong to the class 1 hire or class 2 hire is very clear from this slide. Okay, now next is unveiling. As I told you, unveiling the fact. The myth is, I don't know how many of you know about it, a joint holder automatically becomes the owner of the full property upon death of the first holder and vice versa. How many of you know the answer for this? A joint holder automatically becomes the owner of the full property upon death of the first holder and vice versa. Same way, when the second holder dies, the first holder becomes the owner of the full property upon the deceased person. So for time being, I'm just stopping the share of the screen. Now any one of you can reply to me, iska answer kya hai? Ma'am, as you are a lawyer, I wish any other people can tell. Let us not answer this. Thank you very much for your support. Anybody who is not a lawyer, I'm repeating the question. अगर फर्स्ट होल्डर को कुछ हो गया, सेकेंड होल्डर को लगता है उसका पूरा प्रॉपर्टी उसका नाम पे आ जाएगा. सेम वे सेकेंड होल्डर को कुछ हो गया, फर्स्ट होल्डर को लगता है उसको पूरा प्रॉपर्टी उसका नाम पे आ जाएगा. इज इट राइट और रॉन्ग? यस और नो?
Sorry, the problem is nobody knows this except lawyers.
No, I know that. No, there will be some people who will be knowing, who are who will be very active in the cooperative laws and everything.
What happens is active in the cooperative and the MC, they go by what the real estate people say.
Correct.
Let me explain, especially from the belt of Mira Road to Virar.
Right.
The estate agents rule them, declaring themselves as Supreme Court lawyers also. We are
Sneha, thank you, ma'am. Sneha, can you please reply? Sneha?
This is Women's Day special program. We want all the women to be active. Don't worry about the wrong or right. The essence of this program, the essence of this program is to learn.
To speak up.
To speak up and to learn. Absolutely okay. And nobody is going to be judging or evaluating. Our advocate Jalaja, yes, she is a highly learned, advocate. I mean, she knows the answers, but we don't want, her to just speak up.
Very true. No, I may be wrong also. Correct me.
Absolutely. Radha, I have given you the request for unmute. You can also go ahead and give the answer for this.
Radha or Ambika, I think Ambika started earlier. Yeah, you can go ahead, Ambika.
Ambika?
Can I?
Yes, yeah, please. Yeah, Ambika.
I think if joint owners, in case of normal, from the layman's हिसाब से मैं भी बोल रही हूँ, लेकिन if it is a flat and all, naturally if it is husband and wife, then in this scenario the other person becomes the owner. I think if it is something else, like two different people from two backgrounds come, maybe each one will have their own legal heirs.
Got it. Okay.
So what Ambika is telling is, if the flat is owned by husband and wife, and if something happens to the husband, wife will take over, becomes the legal owner of the whole of the property. Ambika वही बोलना चाहता है. Okay. Yeah, Radha, you have anything? to tell?
Whatever I know about cooperative housing society, if there are joint owners, that means you only own a husband or wife or whoever it is. The joint owners own only that much % of the shares for which they have invested. Okay. So if one person dies, the second person doesn't become the owner of that property. Whoever is assigned by the first person, whoever is like A and B, let me put an example, A and B. If A dies, whatever is the will of A will be applicable. Okay, and all the rights of A will be transferred to the person as per his will. It cannot be shared by B. B cannot become the full owner of the property.
Fine.
That's what I have learned in my few years of experience in this field.
Okay, okay. Thank you very much, Radha, for your answer, and it was quite clearly explained by you. Ambika, thank you very much for your answer also. I really appreciate, I mean, both of you coming forward and actively participating. So I'm just getting here. It is myth number 1 that the joint holder automatically becomes the owner of the full property upon death of the first holder. No, it doesn't happen like that. The share of the deceased is treated separately as per the nomination, will, and heirship. Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, 1 minute. See, when you enter into a sale agreement, and when there is a sale agreement, it is between, if there is a joint owner, then if the number of shares are not specified, then
Okay.
it becomes 50% equal rights.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
If there is
Right.
a specific mention, 40, 60, 20, 30, then it becomes that particular. So both,
Correct.
if it is both joint owner or 3 joint owners, all
Right.
the 3 owners have to nominate a nominee respectively. All 3
Okay.
of them.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And then all the 3 will, and in the event of any death of any member, he will be either the deceased person, how the person will come, the rights will get transferred either by a will, either by a gift deed, or either by whatever the instruments I have said. So the
Right.
law is very clear that both husband and wife also stands as individual. They don't stand as
Right.
a relationship.
Right. Right. Thank you very much, Advocate Jaleja. Ambika, are you very clear now?
Yes, yes.
Ambika, are you clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you. And the second myth, the second question is, in case of immovable property, the nominee becomes a property holder upon death of the original holder, is what the question we are giving. And I want somebody to answer. In case of immovable property, the nominee becomes the property holder. Holder means he gets all the rights of the property upon death of the original owner. And can anybody say it is yes or no? It's a no. Okay. Anybody else? It's a yes or a no.
Do you want contenders to say rather what she says is not correct, other than Advocate Jaleja?
Okay. I'm giving unmute access to Ashok. I have given unmute access to Kishore.
Yeah, men also can speak because men also are the
No,
nominees.
I could see many people would have logged in men's
Okay.
but women will be there. So Preeti.
Many of them would be afraid to give wrong answers. They are waiting for answers themselves, I suppose.
Okay.
Exactly. See, I tell you, I mean, this is where I really want to, it's a myth again. Okay, that we
Yes.
think that whatever I'm saying is wrong or might be wrong. अगर गलत हो गए तो
Yes.
क्या होगा? कुछ नहीं होने वाला है.
It's just a general discussion. अपना गलत सही हो सकता है, सही को भी गलत कर सकते हैं हम लोग ना.
It's always better to speak your mind and
Yes.
rectify yourself, whether it is right or wrong.
May I speak?
So that you will come to even we are not 100% correct. We also
Yes.
make mistakes. We also upgrade ourselves every now and then.
Right.
So always I tell, let them speak, let the ladies speak. Very important. They should know their rights.
Yeah,
Ma'am,
welcome Uma Pillai, Advocate Uma Pillai, welcome.
Oh, okay, she's a full participant.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, ma'am. And sorry for connecting a little late. I was in the other webinar. I got finished that and then I joined it. And I'm really appreciating to all the people and nicely you all are conducting and we are getting lot of knowledge. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, sir.
You're
Thank you.
most
It's
welcome,
our
ma'am.
pleasure. You're most welcome. Yeah. So we are just going with the answer. Our question was, the myth is, in case of immovable property, the nominee becomes a property holder with all the legal rights upon death of the original owner. Nominee is only the caretaker and does not have any legal right over the immovable property per se. It is the duty of the nominee to bring in the actual owner all the legal hire of the property and transfer the property in the right hands. Yes, there might be instances where the legal hire might be the nominee. In that case also, till the time he submits the papers and the documents with the society, he is only the nominee and doesn't have any legal rights. And now coming to the Transfer of Property Act, we want to just touch upon as to, there was an amendment which says like the daughters have an equal right as of a son in the property of the parents. Okay, daughters have equal rights of the sons in the property of the parents. So earlier the amendment was very clear, like it was done in September 9, 2005. Only the actually death of a parent after this particular date. But the Supreme Court amendment says it is a retrospective effect. Whether the daughter is married or unmarried, it doesn't matter. So this is one more point we are bringing in. Whether the daughter is married or unmarried, the amendment holds good. And in case if the daughter is not alive, it is passed on to the granddaughter. Many of the granddaughters might not be knowing. They might think that my mother is gone, so I am not owner of the, I don't claim on that property. As this is the Women Day, we want to extend further. If there is any granddaughter whose mom is eligible for a property, yes, they can very well claim as per the Transfer of Property Act. Recent amendment is what we want to bring in.
Ma'am,
Okay.
I just want to ask you, is this amendment applicable to ancestral property or self-owned property? Because what I understand is self-owned property is the right of a parent. If a
Correct.
parent, if a right of a parent to will it to anybody or give it to. Suppose
Correct.
if he dies unwilled or anything, then the daughters have equal right.
Correct.
Equal right as a son. But if it is an
Correct.
ancestral property, there is a difference because the ancestral property has a classification as per the state, like Debaga and Vitakshi. That is what I understand.
So, as we say, there the Succession Act will come into account now.
Yeah,
As per the Succession Act, what it says on the prevailing law, that will come into account. That's what we saw. What is the legal hire class 1? In case of class 1 not there, the class 2 will be applicable.
Okay.
These are the things which will be applicable.
Thank
So
you.
quickly we are summing up as to what we saw, the statistics and survey done, we saw about it, and we saw why it's important for women to know about the finance and the property, and what is a will, and is it easy to make a will, and what is a nomination, why it is a must, what are the rights of a legal hire in case of any person in your family, whether you stand in class 1 or class 2 is very clear, and unveiling the facts related to the property which we saw, where I think it's eye opener for many people, even many men doesn't know, it is not a fact that only women is not knowing, many men also doesn't know. And we also touch base on the Transfer of Property Act, where the law clearly specifies a special mention of the women in the amendment done in 2005 and the Supreme Court judgment in 2018. So is there any questions for anyone? The forum is open. We are here to clarify your doubts.
Yeah, I have a question. Okay.
Is there any questions?
Yes, I have a question, Uma.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nomination society, cooperative housing society, immovable property nomination. So both the joint holders have to give their nomination forms?
Yes.
This is not being,
Yes.
this is
Yes,
not
yes.
actually being, I think, understood by the managing committee, or, you know, like all the managing committee is usually just the youngsters today who have bought the property. So they are not aware of all these things. So we'll have to create an awareness for this
Yes.
and ask people to submit these nomination forms for joint holders also.
See, may I reply to this?
One
Yeah.
second, Advocate Jalaja. Okay, Uma, you want to answer that?
Yeah, go ahead, no problem.
No, did you no, you want to answer that? Did you hear the question?
I heard the question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, in case of the joint holder, yes, the norm, as they are different holders, it is the responsibility of the joint holder also to make a nominee for his or her share holding in that particular flat or a property.
Let me add on, if you don't mind. What happens in these cases when there is a cooperative society and when there is a management committee duly elected, it is a responsibility of the management committee to ensure that every flat owner, whether it is a joint or a single, has nominees. The responsibility of the management committee is limited only up till the nominee. It is their duty to ensure all the flat owners, members of the society, have brought in the nominees, whether it is joint or single.
Okay, are you clear, Radha?
Sorry, yeah, I'm clear. And I also have one more question, the same point. Okay.
Go ahead.
A nominee is done, you know, when you buy the flat, when you register the flat, when the society is just formed, we all have nominees. Okay. Over a period of time, the nominees change, or the nominees, unfortunately, maybe the nominees himself are not alive anymore, but the owners are not aware that they are supposed to change the nominees. So do we have a time frame that every 5 years we need to change our nominee or update our nominee details, or every 10 years? Do we have to look into that as a member and as a management committee, both?
Okay, let me answer this question, Radha. Okay, the nomination is done by, is made by the member and the associate member, the joint holder, right? Separately.
Yeah.
Now, there is no restriction as to once in 5 years or once in 2 years. In fact, every month also you can do. Okay, you as the owner of the property, you can just keep changing your nominations if you wish to. Okay, and more so, what the point you are bringing in is, if the nominee himself is died, before the property owner dies, then
Yeah.
it is for the owner to look to see that okay, the किसको हमने नाम दिया है नॉमिनी, वो खुद नहीं रहा है, तो मेरे को चेंज करके दूसरे को डालना है. That is at the instance of the owner, he need to realize. Okay, and as far as answering your question, the other question, that is there any restriction? There is no restriction. In fact, MCS Act says that first time is free. अगर nomination change कर रहे हैं आप change करना चाहते हो, every subsequent changes that you make, 100 rupees you have to pay. That's it. It says. It doesn't say how many nominations can be changed. Just put it in a lighter way. You can change as many times as you wish to, as owner of the property. There is no issue at all. But yes, keeping the nomination current, that means alive, is the responsibility of the property owner. Okay, वो किस लिए उन्होंने नॉमिनेट किया है, अगर वो बंदा जिंदा है नहीं है उसको देखना है, अगर मर गया है तो then he need to just change the nomination accordingly, so that the property would go into the safer hands. Okay, the safer hands, I mean, but because we just distinguished, the nominee is only a caretaker or a trustee, तो वो trustee जैसा बनकर वो संभालेगा till the time legal heirs come forward to claim the rights on the property. That's what the essence of MCS Act is all about. Yeah.
Okay.
Anybody else?
No, Uma, I have more questions on this. Sorry, I am.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
What happens is, as a member, I have forgotten. Okay, my nominee is no more, but I have forgotten. It just overlooked my mind, and then like Masi is my nominee, A is no more, and A is no more. So what happens in such case? There is no nominee for A's part of the shares, how will it work? There is no will. At that time, what happens?
Okay, there is a separately we have taken another Radha. I mean, if you remember, we have already done this and covered this particular aspect of it. Like in the absence of nomination, property को क्या होगा? अगर nomination है तो क्या होगा? We have dealt with it very detailed way. In fact, if you just get on to the YouTube, that video is also available where we have done the webinar on that. Separately, like nomination अगर है तो क्या procedure है? Nomination form नहीं है तो क्या
procedure है? Correct. We have done it.
MCS Act very clearly says, because in the interest of the time, because it's another 3 minutes we have, so I'm choosing to give this answer to you, but the answer is available. Okay, it's there in the YouTube. आप जाइए, आपको मिलेगा. Yeah. Any more questions? Radha, any more questions for you?
No. You all see, we only have 3 minutes.
Yes, Advocate Jalija, anything that you want to say?
No. I would only say that nowadays management committee always have to undergo some courses so that they are aware of the laws and the new laws, and eventually they will also inform their members. This is the responsibility of the MC.
Yeah, I get that. I really appreciate that. In fact, MCS Act made it compulsory. Cooperative education under Section 154B.
Exactly.
It's compulsory. In fact, they do collect. They have mandated all the societies to collect 10 rupees per member per month. Okay, that fund has got to be used for the education of the members themselves. See, MCS Act has really realized the need, right? Because the member, जैसे वो खरीदता है फ्लैट को, वो member बन जाता है. So it is not a precondition that one should be a lawyer to become a member of the committee. So if that's the case, the cooperative education has made it compulsory by the Act. Okay, but even this cooperative education, the fund जो collect करते हैं, उसका क्या करने का? Nobody knows about it. They simply at the end of the year they pay to the federal society को pay करते हैं, पुणे में जो है वो government को चला जाएगा. So now we are somebody who are actually get into the field, and then we tell them, at least to the extent of the societies whom we are serving, we tell them that money is kept for your education. अगर education मतलब आप खुद के लिए मालूम नहीं है, then you can engage the people who are into this industry. Like Mahaseva is there, like Ragas is there, right? MNS is there. All just we are all we are specifically focused on this, and then we are authorized, okay, to give this education. And we also just get the certificate from the
government.
That is training, government approved, institutes. That certificate would be on the document. I mean, on the file of society that such and such education has happened to so many. It says law mandates that every year at least 20% of the members have to undergo this education, such that in a span of 5 years all the members are covered. So this is the what we call very sacred intentions of the act of the government. And yes, our endeavor is to actually bring it to the awareness of each and every member of the society, how they can get benefited, right? So आज के दिन में काले हम managing committee के ऊपर हम उंगली उठाते हैं, right? But rest of the members, either they are not taking part into because they don't have the knowledge, or they don't have willingness to learn that. ये तोड़नी है, ये तोड़ना है, ये तोड़ने के बाद ही any member can have an opportunity to become the managing committee member. Just because some 8 people or 9 people or 5 people have come forward and they have become the representative, chosen representative, and ungli uthana bahut aasan hai, right? But what will it take for the rest of the people to get there and really lead the society, right? In this aspect, because now this is a women's day and then week chal raha hai, I would specify, I mean, I would in fact wherever I just go for a the education, right? I really encourage women to get in there, into the society matter, into the society. Because for them, basically as a woman, you are handling a home. Home is the most complex. Like husband hai, children hai, right? But a woman can just manage everything. Now, what is a society? It's a cluster of homes. अगर एक घर संभाल सकती है एक woman, She can just handle a cluster of houses, which is a society. There's nothing, not much of a difference. And she has that ability. And she already is trained into dealing with men there at home. And it's no more any difficult task for her, right? And we encourage really women to get there. And I really appreciate many societies are there where women are really taking active role in that. They are the secretaries, they are the chairman, they are the treasurers. But what I get to see is very few, I wouldn't want to call it as uneducated, right? They are educated, something like 20 साल पहले graduation किया है, as equal to I am uneducated. No, don't think that. It doesn't require any education at all. You're willing to, right, deal with cluster of homes, that's all. There's nothing else here. And the law is very clear.
Yes,
The
sir,
bylaws are,
Uma Pillai wants to tell something so that
Yeah.
we'll be closing note. Uma, hello, Advocate Uma.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, Advocate Uma.
Sir, actually, I want to thank each and every one of you for engaging such a fantastic session from Mahaseva and Ragas, and a special thank to Sunil ji as well. Because of him, I have come to this platform and I've connected with you all people. Thank you so much, and it was a encouraging session. It was fantastic. And one more thing, I'm gaining a lot of knowledge from you all people. Thank you once again. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
ma'am.
Thank you.
sir.
We are declaring the meeting is complete, and thank you. each
One,
and
one-
everyone.
one minute, 1 minute. Before you
Yeah.
complete, the management committee like 2016, I think 16 or 14 amendment came. In the management committee, there is a reservation for women.
yeah, it's there.
There is a
Yeah, it's
reservation for women. So,
Just to correct you, it was there even before the amendment.
but it was, but it is now compulsory because otherwise that place is left vacant. So all women should come and fill in that.
Got it.
position.
Yeah, that's the last say that you have as a woman. Yes, ma'am, we appreciate that. Yet we also, our intention also that yes, more and more women should just come in there. And for them, it is baya haath ka khel hai. Because already they're handling it. They can simply just handle a cluster of houses.
I agree.
Yeah, that's it.
Thank you.
Yeah,
very much.
thank you very much. We are declaring the meeting is closed. Thank you for your
Thank you
support.
very much.